How we doing? All right. Patch 4.2.0, and you should have already been in there before you seen this video because I went into my main and looked around and recorded an hour video and forgot to hit the record button. So, we are going to take a different approach at this, and we are going to log into my alt main in Kingdom 410, which is just a lowly C26. It had Sun King, I think, +3 on it. We don't do a lot of spending there. It's just there for backup purposes. And it's a good mid-level capsule in another kingdom, in another environment. You know, Kingdom 362 is a wonderful environment. Good players, lots of work together there. The kingdom kind of coalesces. And for those who like to just smash stuff every other KE, once every 2 weeks, log in whenever it's convenient just to hurt people, they find that kingdom boring. The rest of us play lots of events. We can show up on time, and we do the events, and we win the loot, and we grow for free. We don't have to spend $300 a month to hurt somebody else. So that's what makes me think Kingdom 362 is so wonderful. And if you have got subscribe on and you've got the bell on, you're going, what the hell's with these last 5 videos, Muse? What are you doing to me? I already know how to play the game. There is a new hidden leveling feature. And I took a brand new castle that they dumped me in Kingdom 450, moved it over to K362, and leveled it to C14 4 days. I logged the video 5 was the start of day 5. I didn't actually finish day 5 on that one. I'm still gathering guard cards, and I'm going to play that one out because I got another 3 days of the starter event, which is now part of it, which is them stealing an idea where I call it, we need a Care Bear system, where you have a system that people don't come in and just smash you to smash you. And one of the best ways to do that is if you, as a new user, know that you have not only the ability to go to another newer kingdom, which is silly, but you can go to an older, good kingdom where things are settled down and established. And quite frankly, they're wanting new blood so badly, they will help you in almost every way as long as you will show up to events. No one wants to give you free RSS and then have you make a bunch of excuses why you don't want to play. And it's just fear. All right, so we're logged in on Spinebreaker. Might have known that name from maybe a Top Flight PvP. Of course, we got a new event going here. We got to start that up like a so. It's anti-botting system that they got in here. Forces you to log in to stop the bots from getting you free stuff. Of course, I ain't logged into this thing, as you can tell. All right, so, and what we got here? I've done dailies in here, and then I log out as fast as I can, but that's about all I've done. But this thing is done a long time ago. What I mean by done, even though this is an alt, I'm in 3rd in the kingdom. Using the techniques that I've showed you in my 5 starter videos. That's about 5.5 hours, 6 hours for all videos. But we made a C17 in that 5.5 hours of playtime. With some homework when we log off, there's little things you needed to go do. It was all in all about 21 hours of playtime from 1 to 17. And we show you the techniques. I bum rush through them. How to do it as fast as possible. All the stuff to become fast. And how to do this the way that I did it over in this kingdom way back when. Here is the #1 coiner in the kingdom, right? And there's somebody being funny because they passed me finally. See, and this is how you know they're little snot-ass little kids just running their mouths. They always got to make some comment. You know, it's digitally contagious Tourette syndrome, DCTs. You know, one person says something really stupid, and everybody else got to say something just as stupid as part of the contagion. and sitting down in the bottom corner with nothing to do. What do? They kill troops during KE. Meanwhile, the reason they're killing troops, they're spoiled. Spoiled little children begging for help. And the minute you tell them no, they lash out like little children. I'm going to come kill your troops. And it slowed me down so greatly, folks. I mean, I almost didn't grow. Oh, wait a minute. I did grow. I am a 27. I'm a 27 now. That's right. I did that the time before. I didn't log in during the last event when I should have and got all my banners and belts and what it was the knots. I was having so much problem with the knots on my main. I didn't even log in on anything else to play with the knots thing because I was so frustrated with how many problems I was having for the first 2 days on knots on my original one. It has spawned a fight to where they literally, and if you watch my videos, you saw an entire video of where I asked for refunds. And then I've got the chief of community going, Mr. Larson, you didn't ask for any refunds. It's on freaking video. I'm getting nasty emails from them complaining that I've asked for too many refunds. Meanwhile, they're telling me I haven't asked for any. It is the most amazing disruption and connection of play over there. So let's talk about patch 4.2. Now that I wound myself up because I logged in here and realized why I wasn't growing over here. Because I didn't log in, right? I was hurting myself. So, we've got Sun King over here. So we're going to leave my Sun King on. And I'm going to talk about the immediate knee-jerk reaction. Like, oh my God, they're asking us for more money. Guys, you didn't look around. Okay? Let's go in the shooting gallery first. I'm telling you, they're revamping this game, trying to broaden the base and make it so that little shitheads like what's in this Kingdom 410 can't run new players off before they get a chance to enjoy the game. All right? So I get what they're doing because I understand the business side of it. I understand the influencer side of it. And I understand the niche in the middle that neither one of those guys gets. Plus, I'm a player. So, I mean, if I wanted to start and play this game today, I wouldn't see any problems. Because in the new kingdoms, the only problem I'd see is like, wow, those guys are idiots. But I wouldn't be so year-long frustrated with it that I would know those idiots are transitional idiots from other places. So, I got 5 coins here. And they reset the store again. I'm sorry, the shooting gallery again. So do a hard reset again. Because it's locked when you get in. I'm just telling you. But you guys can go to equipment now. And notice it says 40 of these Sun King ingots. Or 110 of these master ingots, right? Plus we got our new material called the Crimson Gold, which replaces everything else. You've got steel and Crimson Gold, and this is all there is to equipment. So refresh. That gives us our master. That's down there to the bottom. We don't want that. There's a 45 one in here. Plus, we want this Crimson Gold in the middle, right? So refresh. We're looking for that. So, I'm going to hit start. Not going to get very far. I'm going to get some steel. And we're going to leave it at that. I'm going to shoot that up. I'm going to go for some master ingots. All right. Now I'm going to open this and it's going to tell me, hey, we've done you a favor. And that is convert new materials and craft. Okay, so next. And it's going to convert everything. Then it's going to tell you about the fact that they devalued all this stuff so much. And now they're operating on their current value system. But they did make it easier to get to. Okay. So Master 0, you're spending money on. But you can shoot. I'm sorry. Hold on. Buccaneer. you're going to spend money on the scripts. Okay. And acquire. There's a $9.99 one. Let's get out of that. Let's go look at how badly they really bolster this up. So there's our Buccaneers, our $9.99 for 4. Now that's about $400, but it's not. So let's go all the way over the $99 ones where they really get you into the low value crap. This is the only game where you spend more and get less. All right. So $99 doesn't get you 42. Okay, not 45. I'm sorry. 9 times 4 or 10 times 4 would have been 40. So you are getting a new value on this. Did they fix that? Oh my gosh. Guys, they fixed that. Look at that. As you go up, you get a better value. So you can start with the fact that they're still screwing you over for 2 because you got to buy the third, right? So 99, you're only allowed to buy 1. And then you got to buy 2 of these for 100. Okay, that gets you up to 83. So you need 17 of them. But you can only buy 1 of those once and 1 of those once. So you're 5 short. Well, if you're 5 short and you only want to buy 1 piece, then wait. You're going to get some in. Right here, there's 4. Or there's 1. But if you're going to buy these out, you'll get some in here. And I would suggest that before you go buying your Buccaneer set, you realize, plan ahead. If you're going to buy your challenge keys and all that other stuff, do that first. Because let's go into here in info. Let's take a look and see what drops. It does say you can get an entire Buccaneer thing to drop. You might get these things to drop for free. That would be a $400 piece that drops, wouldn't it? Buy our lucky keys. And I'll tell you, to get this top shelf stuff, man, I'm usually around 35 keys. And I get an item from the top shelf. An item from the top shelf. There's a lot of items in the top shelf now, including things that aren't top shelf items. Like that. That's not a top shelf item. And those aren't top shelf items, really. They should be titaniums. The great rewards should all be top shelf items, but they're not. But the frost is not. Well, that's a dark now. That's not even frost. I got a frost last time. All right. Anywho, we do know that if we get these second tier items from the keys, they are going to turn directly into the ability to upgrade. Wait a minute. Is that Sun King? It is. They didn't even put Master Gear in there, did they? They did not. Anywho, so you'll dismantle that. You'll get some of these things. So we can go over here. We're going to look at our Sun Kings. And we're going to look and see what it takes to enhance them right now. I need more steel. I probably got it. So let's unleash the steel. Okay. So I need 45 master scripts, which I'm shooting for 45 more, right? And in the meantime, I can go in here and enhance my gear. So it did get simpler. We're going to have to shoot for some steel, which we're shooting for, right? While we're shooting for our ingots. So we're doing a current upgrade. Remember, we're going to get some more steel in the middle of this. So we're doing current upgrades while we're shooting for the scripts for the master upgrades. We're going to get 2,800 more of those in the middle. And I'm certain other stuff will drop in the interim. It is easier to do. Okay? They did simplify it. They got so many complicated areas, and they don't explain anything before they do it. Like, they've rolled out this system that if I was to view it from a business standpoint, use my business mind, I would say that somebody is trying to invite old players back. Only problem is you didn't tell them, and you can't reach them because you've been using Facebook forever. So, note to developers and or business people on this one: you gotta inform the people that you pissed off that ran away, that you didn't mean to do it. You're trying to make it better, and right now we're just in the middle of pissing off the other people. So come back, become a new player, and enjoy the game you enjoyed before because it's easier and you'll grow faster with less money. Matter of fact, GOG, you might want to refer them to my new 5 videos that explains your new method without pissing them off. Just saying. Ah, I am so poking the bear lately. For those who are just finding me for the first video, man, I'm much nicer than I seem, I promise. The GOG guys have just been absolutely cannot stay on. They're on a different page inside their own company. I got one guy over at the company lying to me this way. I got another guy over at the company lying to me this way. And neither one of them knows I know they're lying. But the minute they started speaking, I knew they were lying. Because I've been in business about 9 times longer than it took them to get a business degree. So, not my first day at the radio. And experience is what you get shortly after you need it. And these guys have got no experience dealing with a guy like me. None. Oh, and I'm just all about teaching them the hard way. I am so mean. I have I have a little food left. Let's use a little bit of food I got here. Dink. Okay, so. And then I'm going to go in here. Talent points. I'm going to reset this. Because I am going to go for... Yeah, that's the one. I'm going to go for balance. Just because they are being little dickheads. And I'm going to refocus this thing to do nothing more than grind out RSS. And then one day I may log on and just pop C35 out of nowhere. I don't know. I do that kind of thing once in a blue moon. It ain't but 5 minutes to log on to this thing. So I got a population surge I can use now, more stamina, more troop load. Let's do more hospital capacity, more healing speed, more training speed, more wall defense. Why not? I probably shouldn't have done the hospital capacity. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. I wouldn't have got that far. Okay, so trap attack, we'll throw some of that on there. I still got to level out my tune a little bit. I thought I'd get over to instant heal, but I didn't. I did get the population surge, which is always good. Okay, so let's pop that. Population surge, activate. Of course, got no kingdom buffs. Oh, wait a minute, we do got a kingdom buff. Do we own our throne? Somebody give them a throne. Against all odds. So. Kingdom nap until next thing. And let's look at my war things. Yeah. There would be all the people who violated Kingdom Nap. Simply to steal. don't even know if I got anybody left in my alliance because I didn't answer any emails for last week. I've been in bed for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Might even be members here. Nope, she left. And then we will. I'm going to do it around it. Just make him the R5 for now. He can pass it back if he leaves. Because I'm not really. Everybody that really threw a fit in this kingdom also in the background tried to make me their R4. What they really wanted to say was, could you come train us to be badasses like the one person that kicked all our asses? And meanwhile, can we still behind your back act like little shitheads? Because I wasn't supposed to know. And look at this shit. See? This is what they're doing. You know why? Because I refuse to help them. Because responding to comments about how to not act like fools with dildo pics in line just didn't inspire my help. I don't know why it didn't inspire me. I don't know how. I just could not get it around my head that they were just being themselves. Or maybe I got it in my head. They were just being themselves and weren't worthy of an ounce of frickin' help. What's worse is the women were worse than any of them. Oh my gosh. And the men will never act proper as long as the women are shitheads. As long as the women are shitheads, folks, if you see a bunch of women mouthing off in the kingdom, leave. The men will never act proper if the women don't make them. That's just a fact of life. So, they make rules they don't follow. They do stupid stuff like this. To what? An empty castle? Let's see who else they did it to. Let's see who else they used their newfound ability to lead to act like a fool. So let's go to Palace. Maybe I'm the only one. Let's go to titles. Titles. We're learning, right? Jail. Nope, look at there. Using that stuff against people who've done nothing against you. This guy, I brought into the back room and tried to get him all the help he could handle. You know what he did? Went out there and bought himself a C40 and said, everybody's going to do it my way. Well, good luck with that. Hasn't rolled against any kingdoms yet. Apparently didn't see that the kingdom that was 1 KVK older than him, what was it? Oh, I'm sorry. Younger than him, K414, we rolled against in KVK last time. There's a live video on it. Outstanding first hour, folks. And I am going to give it 100% credit to the people of K414. We brought them in there. They were upset they were losing the KVK. But we brought them in there and we said, look, you guys were actually doing wonderful. You accidentally rolled us. Not our fault. And everybody watched it and went, holy crap, they rolled them so quick. So we were rolling back and going to give them back their kingdom, but I think 257 had a different idea about that. I don't know. I went to sleep right at the end of the 8-hour mark. I wanted to give them back their kingdom. And I don't know if everybody else just logged off and no one talked to 257 about it. Because I think 257 would have done it if we'd have asked. I just don't think we did. And I don't allow those things in my back room, no deals. And I didn't, while I was doing the live event, I wasn't going to run any backroom deals on a live event. But I should have contacted 257 and said, look, it's their first few KVKs. They need to learn. But how about we roll out of there and let them have their kingdom at the end of it? I meant to, and I forgot. I was so damn dog tired. I'd sucked down a half a bottle of NyQuil. So we're looking around. 420. Patch 4.20. The armory's updated. There are some other little minor updates. Where did I see it? Shooting gallery we talked about. The armory, of course. Was it in here? No, it was not. We can go in here, speed ups. Now the getting through the expeditions is still kind of hard on a new account. You will not get to go in here and do what I'm doing here on a newbie account. I built this account before then. There was something, guys, it's escaping my mind. You know, this is why you guys that I write articles on blogging, first thing I do is I tell you to write an outline. Have it written down. Don't wing it. Don't do what I'm doing. But man, I'm feeling so good here lately. I've been sick for so long, and now I'm feeling good. So I'm all jonesed up on the juice. Yeah, got my milk flowing. Yeah. Go in there and buy. Yeah, I got a lot. Yeah, 300,000 expedition coins. That's quite a bit to be laying around. So today is Gemstone Day. Looky like I can upgrade some stuff. So let's do that. One item. But we might get somewhere. Doubtful. And we didn't. But it's okay. Is what it is. Claim. Do we have, whoops. Library of War. Get. I still need more war documents. Man. Okay. Oh. They are handing out the masters a little more freely. And one of my viewers pointed out to me that when you get a duplicate card now, it converts to 20 frags, as we just saw. How fortuitous that they did that for me. So that I can go, and that means that he is a duplicate card, so I might be able to upgrade him. You never know. Nope. Only had 4 frags. So he is not worthy. Now her, they handed out, I'm sorry, that's not her. This one, they handed out like water in all kinds of starter events. So you can tell I just didn't do them. She should be 4-star by now, if you've been paying attention. Paying attention too. Yeah. You wait. The way they got this set up now, they'll go a little power hungry, and the rules they got in place will be fluid. It'll be, those of you who don't show up to KVK can be KE'd. The Russians did something simpler. Charge the Germans, or the Russians themselves will shoot you. Yeah. You know, be shot in the front or be shot in the back, your choice. They haven't left their theme. they love their theme of freedom. They like to call themselves a republic. Don't forget, they're the republic of something. All right. But all this account's doing for you over here is showing you things that we could have done. Things we did do. We did it with our Sun King gear. We did it with our Master gear if I forgot to film. I apologize. Same theory, different thing. But you get to see how we're shooting for Master gear now for free And Master Zero beats any Sun King. So all we got to do is get those scripts, right? We can dismantle that Sun King and slap it right into Master. Probably run right up to Master 2, right with what we have from our Sun King. So, don't skip any of the gear on your way up. All right, they did change the system, but if you don't have, you still need your boots. You still need your thing. Hey, there's a good question. Let's look at the benefits on the boots. Nope. Have not put any of the benefits of the duelist onto the Uber set. Now, if you were charging me $300 for a new script, and you put battlefield treatment on my boots and my ring, where's my ring? Is that supposed to be my ring? There's my ring. No battlefield treatment. It's not in anything here. So if you put battlefield treatment on there, I might have been inclined to spend the $600 for those two pieces before my next KVK. Just saying, it would have inspired me to spend a little money because I'm a tower leader and I got to spend about $600-800 a month anyway. I would have gladly evicted my duelist ring and boots that I've had for over a year in favor of you putting that stat where it belongs. Right now, I argue that damage stats, the non-show stats on the bottom, none of them go up and down under the Mega. And, according to the developer room over in some weird random forum that no one knows who anybody is because we all hide behind a fake screen name, they repeat what I've heard for a year. And then I said, could anybody prove that to me? Because apparently, me being good at math, I'm not great at math. All these guys have got an answer that I can't prove. And I don't know if army damage received is better than battlefield treatment. And I got no way of proving it either. Because I can't pull same hits. The live KVK that I was telling you about, I did take a whole bunch of hits from a C40 back to back to back to back, and that was enough hits for me to put out the troop defense calculator for filling towers, so that you know the formation that you're going to send to the tower for defense, and that will be out shortly. So have fun with that. Hey, I appreciate everything, guys. I see I got mail in here, which I don't know why. No one should be talking to me on this account. Well, yeah, probably not going to answer the mail that is sending to me. But down in the bottom right-hand corner is a subscribe button. I hope I've been a little bit helpful on this. If you want to drop $400, go do it. I would wait until after the events are done. I would probably spend the $400 on keys before I spent the $400 on ingots, just so you know. All right, guys, this is Don at RogersRaiders.com, and coming to you from the little bitty C-27 Spinebreaker, the most hated little castle in the kingdom because he refuses to play ball. While you all may love me, this kingdom really does hate me. Hey, I appreciate everything you do. Thanks a lot. Play safe.